excuse me while I interrupt your day for a very important announcement. Hi everyone, Fina here from Fina Reads. Welcome back to my channel with a rather out of schedule video, but I have a really important announcement to make, and that is we have the semi-finalists for Space Fic 2 for Team Dragons in Space, and yeah, I wanted to share that with you, kinda. I thought, you know, because I thought you might be interested in this. It's kind of halftime now. We have our semi-finalists. We went through 2 rounds already. One rating 10 to 20% of the first 30 books, or 29 in our case, that were assigned to our team. And then we picked 7 of these books that we wanted to continue reading. Those were our quarterfinalists. And out of those 7 that we read cover to cover, we now picked our 3 semi-finalists. What happens next? After every team announced their 3 semi-finalists, they are being mixed around across teams. So our team gets 2 teams' other semi-finalists, so 6 books in total that we have to read from February till May? June? I'm not 100% sure. To then pick the finalists from that. And then all teams read all of the finalists to pick that one book, the winner of Space Fic 2. By the way, just a real quick explanation, the way this works, so we have Team Dragon in Space has 8 team members. We, as I said, read the book cover to cover and then gave the book a score between 0 and 10 points. There was also an option to DNF the book, which would impact the points of the book, or to call it as a not my style and not impact the points of the book. And of course, there's always the option to not read it if someone didn't have just time to read it. That would be a DNA, did not attempt, also does not influence the total points of the book. But I'm happy to say that we only had 4 do not attempts across the 7 books for all 8 team members total. So we really read those books, and every book got at least 6 people to read it. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my team, Isaac, Ian, Ursi, Amanda, Sharon, and Callie. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you so much for reading all the books and talking with us about all the amazing books that we've read. And I'm really excited to continue doing this with you for a couple more months. I thought I'll go through all the books real quick, share the points that they got, and then, you know, slowly build anticipation to the final 3. Of course, I put notes down below, so if you just want to jump forward and don't want to have that anticipation, you know, spoil that for yourself. Go right ahead. That's totally fine. Now we're starting really. On spot number 7, we have Clowns First Contact by Peter Cordran. Clowns is kind of a mix of a political sci-fi and First Contact novel. And Clowns got a mix of at the lowest 4 and at the highest 6 points. Clowns had 2 DNFs and ended up at 4.2 points out of 10. The 6th place goes to Bloodlines by Peter Hardrock. Sci-fi fantasy mix, urban sci-fi, detective, mystery with magic and vampires. Bloodlines is our 6th spot for the semifinalists with 5 points. The lowest score being 4 and the highest score being 7 with just 1 DNF. Now we're getting pretty close together. So now we have a couple of books that were really tight together when it comes to the points. And as points came in, like kind of that went up and down and moved around. So that was really exciting. So spot number 5 is Derelict by Mark All, which is kind of a sci-fi horror, very atmospheric book that came in with a total of 5, or an average of 5.3 points, with the lowest score being 3.5 and the highest score being 6.5. With 5.36 as an average rating. On the 4th place, we have Lottery to Haven by William Gee. Lottery to Haven was rated at the lowest with 3.5 and at a highest with 9, and we had 1 DNF for this book. And with that, we're coming to our first semi-finalist with 5.94 points. You can imagine what I was sitting here in front with the points going back and forth and the books jumping around. So these 3 books have been going back and forth for quite a little bit, but spot 3, our first semi-finalist with 5.94 points is Shakedowners by Justin Woolley, a kind of humorous space opera, a book 1 in a series. And Shakedowners has a low, like the lowest rating was 3 points and the highest rating was 9 points. No DNF for this one. For our second semi-finalist, we have Hammer and Crucible by Cameron Cooper, which came in at 6.75, an average score for the team, with the lowest score being a 4 and the highest score being a 9. Which means we have 1 book left, and that is our last and third semi-finalist with an average score of 8.08, the lowest score being an 8 and the highest score being a 9.5. We had 1 DNF though, and that is S.C. Atwell's Ayestis the City, book 1 in the Ayestis duology. And with that, congratulations to our 3 semifinalists for Team Dragons in Space. I'll put the other teams that I've already announced their semifinalists down in the description below. I'm so excited I can't even talk. So you can see which other books on the other teams made it into the semifinalists as well. And now we just have to sit here and wait and see what other teams think about the books we picked and how far along they get. I wish all of these 3 authors best of luck. And with that, one last word. I have reviewed most of the quarterfinalists. 2 reviews are still coming out. So if you want to see those, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get a notification once my other 2 reviews are up. And then the other reviews that I've already done are in my channel, so you can go back into videos and watch them. Let me know what you think about those books, if they interest you, if they sound like something you want to enjoy. And then I hope I see you soon with my next Spacefic review, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!